What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Monday morning, January 26, 2026. A little bit of a delayed start this morning at Pipe Doctor Home Services based in Woodmere, New York, with offices in Charleston, South Carolina, and Palm Beach County, Florida. We got dumped on yesterday from the heavens. Got about 8 inches of snow that I measured in our parking lot at 1010 Central Avenue in Woodmere. But I'm heading to my first emergency service call. Customer's got a steam boiler. They've been adding water once a day for the past couple days, and she's panicking because she knows something's not right. So I'm right around the corner from this existing residential client. We actually converted them from oil to gas a number of years ago when Godzilla was with us. So that gives you at least 6 years ago. And anyway, guys, I will be at AHR on February 2nd and 3rd as a guest of ACIQ. Looking forward to meeting everyone there who's going to be there. Stop by the ACIQ booth. Well, I'll be showcasing the amazing products that ACI puts out for dealers. Amazing. Increase your bottom line with ACIQ and offer private label equipment. All right, guys, let's check out the steam heating system. You ready? Let's go. Oh, man, they didn't even plow their, shovel their walkway. You're good, you're good. Well, this sucks.
Hi.
Should I come back later?
Can you do this?
Not really. I don't feel like getting my feet wet.
I don't blame you. I mean, I definitely need the help. My boiler is not working right.
I hear ya. Usually, people shovel their walkways. Just saying.
But I've done that.
I hear ya. Oh, we can go this way. Ah, not too shabby. We can go this way.
My neighbor actually was out trying to move his car for the last half hour, and I guess he couldn't. I guess he can't.
No, I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't realize you have a pass through here, so we're good.
Yeah, not mine.
All right, not too
He did
shabby.
it.
All right, now I don't feel mad at you now.
Oh, please don't be mad. I'm having some shitty.
No, if I got my water, snow inside my shoes, boots, that would suck. So I understand you're adding water every day.
Yeah,
Let's go
so-
see the boiler. Any of the radiator air, the silver thing's been like hissing continuously lately, or?
Yeah, I mean, when the
Well, I mean,
heat's
yeah.
coming up, they hiss for sure.
How long have they been hissing for?
Like, how long do they hiss when the heat's coming up, or like has it been?
No,
Like
I get it. I know that when the boiler's running, they should hiss. But
Yeah.
do they hiss continuously when the boiler's running?
No, and you
No,
can, it's
there's a little bit. They hiss for a little bit and they stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Has the hissing sound been prolonged on any of them or continuously on any of them?
I think so. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not working correctly. I
Okay.
think so.
When did you start adding water, like more frequently?
Just yesterday.
So before-
and, like the day before, I realized it was like down to nothing.
Okay.
But
So normally,
usually-
how often are you adding water? Once a month?
Yeah, once a month.
But
yeah.
now it's every day,
Yeah.
multiple times a day.
Yeah.
All right, Burnham Independence, 2019, SIN4. Let's take a look at our combustion chamber. Clean. So where is all the water going? Where is all the water going? So while we're here, I like to ask questions. So the questions are, how long has this been going on for? And I ascertained that normally she adds water once a month. And it just started doing that yesterday. Let's do parts identification. This is thermostat relay. When the thermostat is calling, this clicks on and it activates the 24 volt burner circuit. This is the intermittent pilot gas control valve, pilot tubing, intermittent pilot ignition module. This is our gas supply, 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch. Skim tapping port, 15 PSI relief valve. That just turned off. Why did that just turn off? All right, something is not right here. It just turned off. Well, not because there's no pressure. All right. All right, fairly clean. Let's do a little experiment. Just remove the cover off the Pressuretrol. Let's see. Maybe the thermostat is satisfied? That's weird. There goes our thermostat. There goes our vent damper opening. Last service was 2025. Let's see what happens this time. On with that light. Let's count the flashes on the intermittent pilot ignition module. 1 solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's watch that again. 1, okay, it's solid. Because 6 isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it messing with me right now? Solid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flame rod shorted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have an error of flame rod shorted there. All right, I'm gonna get my my tool bag and maybe a new pilot assembly, and then we're gonna check the top of the chimney. All right, let's just see something here. So my error code stopped flashing, but pressure gauge is far from accurate, and they never last that long. Let's turn off the power. Let's check our pigtail. I know we were just here, but let's just check that anyway. All right. Power's off. Let's... Oh, come on, baby. There you go. Disconnect our wires from our Pressuretrol. Okay, let's spin up the Pressuretrol. We're going to be very careful removing this. Okay. That's actually a good sign. That means this is not clogged. Careful. I've been burned before. Let's look inside there. Yeah, it looks clean. But let's take that elbow off anyway. Also, let's be very careful in removing it. Let's see what that looks like in there. All right. For the most part, it's clear. So you saw the water level was all the way down?
Way down, way down.
Wow.
Like less than a quarter from the very bottom, twice. The other times I just wanted to make sure, like last night when I did this bulb, I wanted to make sure I could get through the night.
Understood.
And if I couldn't get through the night, like, could it start a fire? Like,
No.
that's what I was thinking.
No, it's not going to start a fire. It's just not going to run because the low water cutoff is telling it to not run because there's not enough water in it. So, no need to like panic or anything. But you just have no heat. But
Yeah.
we have to find out where all this water is going. And I don't see any indication of a leak on the boiler and a leak on the return piping. So it's odd. So now I'm just checking pressure. Maybe there was too much pressure in the boiler and that was causing all the radiator air valves to hiss continuously, and that's where all your water went. But so far, this appears to be okay. Just cleaning off all of the old Teflon tape. I know you guys don't just wrap Teflon tape over the old Teflon tape, right? Come on. I know you guys aren't hacks like that. But then again, we see it all the time. And I do mean all the time. All right, so the pressure control was not obstructed with cocky. Pigtail was clean as well. And this pipe was okay. So that pressure gauge obviously is no bueno. Let's go around again. And yes, I know I should be using a wrench, but I like this fake Nipix instead. A little bit more. Okay. Let's get the pigtail on. And the purpose of the pigtail is to protect the Pressuretrol from all that latent heat being put off by the boiler. That steam. So the pigtail creates like a trap. Okay. And protects the Pressuretrol. And we're going to make sure those numbers are good, and those are not good. This main should be a little under 2 because it's subtractive, and this needs to be like around a little under 1. Subtractive, folks. If you don't know, now you know. All right. Let's see what happens. Four, five, 5. Solid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Solid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right now I'm taking out the burners. I just want to brush down the flame rod. Now while it looks clean, I want to brush that down anyway because the 7 flashes usually indicative of the flame rod being dirty, carbon buildup, or bad control. And especially since I had that internal error 6 flashes before, I'm suspecting the ignition module. All right, so I got a little wire brush. I'm just gonna carefully just brush off that flame rod tip. I don't need a lot. And like I said, it's pretty clean. There we go. All right. A little bit of dirt in the bottom, but other than that, nothing crazy. Burners back in. Funny to have this kind of buildup already in such a few months, but all right, let's put the cover on, fire up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still flashing 7 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's annoying. Actually, guys, I've been reading it wrong the whole time. The 4-second pause followed by the 1-second flash. That indicates the VA from the flame current. So we're good, and the water level's still where it needs to be. So unfortunately, we have not identified a problem yet, and this is disappointing. All right, I filled the boiler up with water to the top of the heat exchanger, and that's verifying that the heat exchanger is solid and not compromised, doesn't have any leaks. Now I'm draining the water out and make sure we put it back where it belongs. All right, besides the Pressuretrol not being set to where it should be, no other issues documented or verified today. It sucks. Hopefully it's just cold. All right. Sometimes you educate and make them aware of what's going on. Put their mind at ease. But I inspected the block of the boiler. No visible issues with that. Filled it up to the top. Oh, look. There's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Oh, man. There you go. Oh, crazy weather here. Crazy weather. Anyway, I explained to the homeowner that I inspected all the piping. None of it's underground. All of it's exposed. No leaks on the system. So if you're adding water 4 times a day, maybe there was too much pressure in the system and all the air valves were continuously hissing, and that was steam being lost, and that needs to be replenished. So sometimes you just got to educate, let them know what's going on, and just put their minds at ease and go up to the next. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. Smash that thumbs up button, guys.